did.
We believe in legal process, and that is where the truth will come out. To the family who experienced the loss, my heart truly goes out to you.
The family says they've endured threats, lies, and racial harassment over the last 2 weeks.
Our family has been under attack.
Mostly over a fundraising page they say they haven't been able to access until Wednesday. They're fighting claims they're profiting off of this or living lavishly from the funds raised.
We have endured death threats. My husband had to take a leave of absence because he's afraid what may happen to our family.
Peace, family. Welcome to the Grassroots, where we cut through the noise and dismantle the lies and shine a light on the real. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell and join the movement. Today we're diving deep into a story that seems to have the internet in a chokehold right now. We're talking about the case of Karmelo Anthony, a 17-year-old black teen from Frisco, Texas, caught in the crosshairs of a vicious smear campaign. Buckle up, because we're going to dive deep into this and unpack it with facts, receipts, and a little bit of grassroots spites. Let's get into it. Right, for those of you that don't know, Karmelo Anthony is a 17-year-old high school athlete who has been charged with first-degree murder in the tragic stabbing death of Austin Metcalf, another 17-year-old, at a track meet in Frisco, Texas on April 2nd, 2025. This case is heavy, no doubt. Two young men caught in a moment, with one having his life tragically ended. But here's what has me heated, is how this story has been twisted into a weapon to vilify Karmelo and his family. The internet, led by a chorus of what I call suspected white supremacists and keyboard warriors, is spreading lies about Karmelo's family, claiming they're living lavish off of a Give, Send, Go fundraiser. They're saying that the Anthonys moved into a $900,000 gated community and bought a shiny new Cadillac. And a spoiler alert, that's just simply not true. And today we're going to break down why these claims are straight up fictional, who's pushing them, and why they're trying to bury this young brother under a mountain of hate. Now, before I dive in, let me set the stage. Karmelo's case is messy, and I'm not here to sugarcoat it. According to police reports, Karmelo admitted to stabbing Austin after the altercation at the track meet. He told cops, "I'm not alleged, I did it," but also said, "I was protecting myself," and asked if this is self-defense. Witnesses say Austin told Karmelo to leave the tent set up for Memorial High School's track team. Things got heated and escalated too fast, like way too fast. Right. Karmelo's legal team, led by attorney Mike Howard, is arguing self-defense, pointing out Karmelo's clean record, his role as a team captain, and the fact that he's a straight-A student. But the court of public opinion, they're not waiting for the trial. They're out here painting Karmelo as a cold-blooded killer and his family as grifters. And that's just where they have it all wrong at. And that's where the Give, Send, Go fundraiser comes in. The Anthony family set up a fundraiser on Give, Send, Go to support Karmelo during this nightmare. As of April 16, 2025, they've raised over $447,000 with a goal of $500,000. The page says the money is for legal defense, family relocation due to threats, counseling, and other expenses. Sounds pretty legit and reasonable to me, right? You got a 17-year-old facing a murder charge, a family getting death threats, and a bond that was originally $1 million. But here where the trolls come in at, claiming that Anthony's family is balling out, moving into a gated community and flexing with a new Cadillac. They're screaming, "How dare this black family raise money while Austin family grieves?" But let's be clear, Austin family has raised over $526,000 through their 2 GoFundMe campaigns, and nobody's questioning that. But like I say, when it's a black family, suddenly it's a scandal. All right, so let's get to the meat of this. Are the Anthonys really out here living like the Huxtables in the gated community with a new Cadillac. Hell nah. Recent reports from credible sources like TMZ and GiveSendGo own co-founder have shut this rumor down. On April 16, 2025, TMZ reported that Karmelo's family haven't withdrawn any money from the GiveSendGo fundraiser account. Jacob Wells, the co-founder of GiveSendGo, told TMZ, and I quote, "No funds have been disputed. As the company receives clarity from the campaign recipient on the use of the funds so that the people that gave the money can be confident on how the money is going to be spent." In translation, the money's still sitting there untouched while the family figure out how to navigate through this legal and personal hailstorm. And it's not just TMZ. People on X are calling out the lies in real time, saying that people are showing their whole ass out here by spreading these rumors with zero evidence. The claim about the gated community and the Cadillac, it comes from the Daily Mail article that cited an unnamed neighbor saying that the Anthonys are living in a $900,000 rental home in Frisco Richwoods community and bought a new car. But here's the kicker. The article doesn't show any proof, no photos, no car, no lease agreements, nothing. It's hearsay from some nosy neighbor who probably saw a black family and got suspicious. And the part about the $900,000 house, the Anthonys are renting. The house has been leased back in 2022 by the family. Now let's talk about that Cadillac. The narrative is, these greedy Anthonys took the donation money and bought a new whip. But the only source for this is that same Daily Mail piece quoting that same neighbor who said he got a new car. No make, no model, no receipt, no nothing. Meanwhile, CBS Channel 11 News reported that Karmelo's father, Andrew Anthony, told the court he doesn't have access to the GiveSendGo funds and couldn't afford the original $1 million bail. So which is it? Are they rolling in cash or scraping by? The facts say the latter. The bond was reduced to $250,000 and Karmelo's under house arrest with an ankle monitor, and he's not popping bottles or living in a penthouse or anything like that, truth be told. Here's where it gets real sinister at. The people pushing this narrative aren't just random trolls. They're part of a coordinated effort to demonize Karmelo Anthony and his family. X posts from accounts like In Wokeness and Colin Rugg are stoking the flames, comparing Karmelo Anthony's case to Kyle Rittenhouse and crying about injustice. They're mad that a black teen's family is getting support while they cheered, and I mean they cheered, when Rittenhouse raised millions and Daniel Penny raised millions. Charlie Kirk, the Turning Point USA guy, even tweeted that Karmelo brutally murdered Austin and implied that the black community is okay with murdering a white kid in cold blood. That's not just inflammatory, that's a dog whistle. They're painting Karmelo as a thug and his supporters as race obsessed, all while ignoring the self-defense claim and the fact that no trial has happened yet. And let's talk about the racial double standard, because you know I'm going to take it there, right? Austin Metcalf was white, Karmelo is black, and the internet is showing its true colors. While Kyle Rittenhouse shot 3 people and raised over $2 million, these same folks are claiming him as a hero. When Daniel Penny choked out Jordan Neely and got a GiveSendGo campaign, they were like, he's presumed innocent. But when a black teen says he acted in self-defense, suddenly it's he's a murderer and his family's scamming. GiveSendGo co-founder Heather Wilson called out the hypocrisy, saying, "We're now seeing similar outrage from the right as we once did from the left when we allowed the campaigns for Rittenhouse and Penny. So why these lies about the gated community and the Cadillac? It's simple. Control the narrative, kill sympathy. If you can make Anthony look like a greedy opportunist, you can justify the hate. You can drown out the questions about the reality of what happened that day. Was Karmelo bullied? Was he provoked? Did he fear for his life? Those are questions for a courtroom, not a Reddit thread. But the smear machine doesn't want trial. They want a lynching. And I ain't talking about physical. I'm talking about the kind where they destroy your name, your family, and the future before you even get a chance to even speak. The Anthonys have said from jump that the fundraiser isn't just for legal fees, it's for survival. They're getting death threats. They're talking about relocating because of safety risks. And yet folks are out here acting like they're buying gold chains and vacation homes. The fundraiser page is clear. The funds raised will be used to support a range of urgent and necessary needs, including but not limited to the safe relocation of the Anthony family due to escalating threats to their safety and well-being, as well as basic living costs, transportation, counseling, and other security measures. Now I gotta shout out to the grassroots family over there on X who've been holding it down. Y'all out there fact checking in real time, calling out these lies and keeping folks focused on justice. But we gotta stay vigilant because the smear machine don't stop. They're banking on us getting tired, distracted, divided. That's why I'm asking you to share this video and drop a comment and keep the conversation going. Let's make sure Karmelo's story doesn't get buried under a pile of fake news. Look, at the end of the day, this is bigger than Karmelo Anthony. It's about how we treat black kids in this country when they're caught in the system. It's about presuming the presumption of guilt and a rush to judgment and the way the lies spread faster than the truth. I'm not saying Karmelo's innocent. That's for a jury to decide. But I am saying that he deserves a fair shot and a fair trial. And his family doesn't deserve to be drugged through the mud by a bunch of anonymous haters with an agenda. So let's keep it real, keep it focused, and keep fighting for the truth. That's it for this episode, Grassroots family, man. If you're with the movement, hit that like button, subscribe, share this with your people, comment. Let me know what you think down there in the comments below, man. Until next time, stay woke, stay strong, and keep it 100. Peace, y'all.